but it's resetting on itself. What's this thing doing? Just kind of going back and forth, just starting and stopping, so not really sure exactly what's going on here. Why OBS is giving me such a problem. Well, looks like we're actually kind of running now. All right. Should be good. All right. So did go back and I kind of looked up what I need to do in order to do noise requests, and apparently I don't even need to go into the doors. Doors are unnecessary. What I'm looking for is I'm actually looking for a shining weapon. So each of these places should have some weapon. I think I bought anything from this guy. Yeah, completely new stuff. I could have had flame weapon this entire time, fire barrel this entire time. Alright, no. All that for iron will. Alright, well. So apparently what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a building. And inside the building should have a shining objects. Right here. And that's all I needed to do. So it's not going into this specific building, it's actually just going into this one area, I guess. So we've got that. So we can do this one next. And then this one is about. And of course, this guy's back. Sure, why not? Alright, very little damage, so. Alright, so apparently for this one, still need to go up here, but I don't need to go into this particular building. It's supposed to be something that you just like drop off to the left, I guess. Yeah.
大切に扱わねえとな。
Alright. Don't know why they put these into a place where it's like, oh yeah, it's on this specific area, but it's not actually in the area. It's just near this area. So I think that this is actually the closest place.
この中気にならないか。エンジン付きの車椅子があったな。 何か見つけたのか。まだいけるな。囲まれるなよ。そうこなくっちゃな。
Just had to regain some of my stamina so I could actually do the last hit. Alright, and then apparently this is like over near some acid pool or something. Ah, yeah, over to the left.
お、 隠すなよ。
All right. So yeah, it just had nothing to do with this door, even though every single one of these weapons are right next to one of these doors. These doors have nothing to do with Noah's mission specifically. So really glad that they decided to make these specific doors the location of, oh yeah, this is the place where you're gonna get this stuff.
水没都市は辺境域のインフラの要でな。英雄ジョゼの計らいでマグメルとも交流が盛んだった。そのおかげで大事変の後も生存者たちの多くをマグメルで保護することができたんだ。住人を守るために最善の手を打ってくれたんだろうが、俺はそれだけじゃない信頼を感じたな。刻印の入った武器見つけてきてくれたのか。ありがとうよ。やっぱりこいつは他と違うな。吸血鬼の武器は使い手の強みをより引き出すってのが基本なんだが、この武器は徹底的に短所を補い、使いやすさを重視した設計になってるんだ。何者かは知らないが、こいつを設計した奴が何を思っていたのか興味が尽きなくてな。武器そのものは何も語らないが、そこに込められた作り手や使い手の思いは感じ取れる。この武器は何のために作られ、誰がどんな思いで振るったのか、そういう歴史じゃ語られない物語が見えてくるんだ。こうして今を生きてるからな。死んでいった奴らの思いを少しでも汲み取ってやりたいんだ。他にも刻印の入った武器を見つけたら持ってきてくれ。趣味に付き合わせて悪いが頼んだぜ。
Oh, I've got all three of them, so.
刻印の武器また見つけてくれたのか。お前も興味を持ってくれたなら嬉しいぜ。この武器もこれまでと同じ汎用性重視だな。何か明確な意図があって作られてるのは間違いねえが、吸血鬼の武器は使い手の強みを伸ばすのが基本だって話はしたろ。なぜかといえば、使い手に合わせた武器を作らないと持ち主が力を発揮しきれないからだ。乱暴な言い方にはなるが、弱い奴らに武器を作るより強い奴らに武器を作った方が戦果に数倍の差が出る。だから吸血鬼の武器は一点物が多いんだが、だからこそこの刻印の入った武器が誰のために作られたのかがわからねえ。引き続き調べてみる。お前と一緒に真相にたどり着ける日が楽しみだ。
All right, last one.
この武器についていろいろ調べてきたが、作り手の意図を推察するなら、どんな血族でも扱える武器を目指したとしか考えられねえ。だがこれじゃまるで大昔の軍隊の武器だぜ。戦力を均一化させようとしているような、力のないやつでも握ればそれなりに戦えるようになってる。近年吸血鬼の間で大きな戦なんて起きてねえ。なのにどうしてこんなものが必要だったんだろうな。
Could they have been made for humans?
人間のため？まあお前みたいに吸血鬼の武器を扱えるならともかく、さすがにこいつは吸血鬼が扱うことを前提に作られてる。人間のために作る意味は。いや、待てよ。気になることがある。少し調べてみるからまた声をかけてくれ。もしかしたらお前のおかげで真実がわかるかもしれない。
All right, what's the next part?
もう少し調べてみるからまた声をかけてくれ。もう少し調べてみるからまた声をかけてくれ。無理はすんなよ。
All right. Does resting?
水没都市は辺境域のインフラの要。そのおかげで住人を守るためにいつでも。
All right, I guess not. Let's take a look here. Quest lists. Chadwick does request. Looking at his quests is the ferryman, and then all the other ones have nothing left of them. Alright. Six uncanny stones. 17, so I needed 9 more. Anything else? So we need to visit Fremen, vanquish the heroes, it's obvious, it's the main quest. Yeah, nothing else. Quest from friend Noah. That's all cleared. Alright, well. I don't think that there's anything left for me to discover around this place. I think I'm pretty much just good to continue on. I think I also got stuff that was in here. Yeah. Alright. Well, time for the ferryman, I guess. Need last minute upgrades that I can do. Swift Thunder.
用事はす武器の
Alright, so this one can get upgraded. Need Grand Lightstone, Lightstone 1.
獲物は武器の
For Mortal Heart 5. I should be able to buy most of the other upgrade materials.
Dog.
I can get 1, 2, and 3 for Tender Light Stones. Pure Platinum I can get all the way up to 6. I can get 1, 2, and 3 for Heart Remnants. Or I have to actually go out and find. Get up to 6 for the Tender Crimson Stones. So pretty much everything except for like the step just before max, I'm guessing. Need 2 of these.
Kai.
Alright, so that I can upgrade the Forma.
武器の
There we go. So all 3 of these just need Remnant 4. Primordial Heart. Yeah, so 5 should be the final. Jails. Another Pure Platinum 8. So let's start upgrading this site. There we go. Slightly better balance, similar attack. Grand Lightstone. What's the other weapon that I'm building? This one. Could start putting some upgrades into this,
獲物は
just so I don't have to constantly use the specialty version.
道具を
That's good with. So those two. That.
会話す武器の
Alright. Axe. Go. 827 damage, still less than that. But it is an A rank scaling on dexterity. Interesting. So if I do an S rank scaling or an S rank dexterity, blood
獲物
blood core,
装備の細か
transform to make it a fire axe. Gives it a mind scaling. Let's give it mind scaling. Mind and willpower scaling. So 462 drops it down to 231. So that's half the damage, but then it adds in some mind scaling and fire damage.
「仕事はお
Temporarily increases the bleed factor of the weapon attacks of you and your partner. Boosted blade channeled strength into an energy blade and strike downward. Forward forward swipe to initiate a combo attack. Repeat the input during the attack to perform up to 3 consecutive hits, launching a slash to finish. That's and this. And for the boost, could do a status effect. That's stall. Or stun. Let's do stall. Alright, let's actually try this out on a dummy. See how well this works. And I still have that. Pin mark. No? that's okay. Alright, decent. Decent range. Not sure if I'm a fan of the downward slash. I might just want to replace that with another attack. I mean, I'd probably like it a little bit more if it was on a sword, but because it turns my halberd into a sword, not really liking that. So I'm gonna swap this for. Go into an enemy with a vortex of wind wrapped around your weapon. I'll go with a combo attack. See how well this one does. Alright. I like that. That last hit. Alright, yeah. This is fine. So now let's jump to the burn. Do want to do this real quick. There we go.
運転頼むぜ。
I think I've been in here.
いつでもいいぜ。囲まれるなよ。まだいけるな。
Oh, there's a guy up there. I'll say this axe is actually quicker than I thought it would be. damage. And what's this?
こいつは
Glacier.
なんかお目にかかれねえぞ。
Well, that
楽させてもらって悪いな。
I think I accidentally pushed the up when I pushed the left button. Down this way.
旅団全員分のバイクがあればただの賊か。いつでもいいぜ。
Well, I guess I have to go up this road. Just to find a place where I can turn right. Right here.
どうしたまだいけるな。
Nice. Got a little missile here.
一息入れようぜ。
That. Didn't want to put another pin, just wanted to remove the one that I already had there. This looks like its own separate thing. Oh, just a random hot spring.
"さて、行くとするか。
I don't know what that was.
監獄島へ向かいますか。それではお乗りください。
では参りましょう。ゼノンの術式は凄まじい強度を誇りますが、今それを打ち破りましょう。
いらっしゃいま。
Oh, he's got lots of stuff. Couple of weapons. Some different format. Definitely take this.
Mata-kite.
必要なものはありましたか。
Gonna definitely need to come back and get the rest of his stuff because he's got a lot of abilities, effects, and stuff. Doesn't look like there's any enemies just kind of hanging around here. do want to get that, so
お任せします。
max HP, LP, and regeneration use boosts. Nice. So this one over here. With that.
まだ自生しているものがあるのですね。蜜を採取するべきでしょう。
I think I need 2 more. So even if I get this other one.
さあ、踊りましょう。これほどの力とは。
It's behind here, isn't it? Yep, it is. Alright, well. Guess I need to work on bringing down the wall.
障害は取り除かれました。さあ、先へ進みましょう。ゼノン、あなたも運命に準ずる時が来たのです。ここは吸血鬼の世界で、特に重い罪を犯した罪人たちの監獄です。襲ってくる吸血鬼も相応に強力なはず。十分に警戒してください。これで最後のようですね。
Alright. Is that like an entryway, or is that just...
開かないようですね。
Oh, never mind.
ぶつからないようにしてください。
Alright, get my health up.
開きましたね。危険な場所です。探索は慎重に。力がみなぎってきました。
a little bit of health on these guys. Alright, so I guess that is a shortcut. Couple items up here. Form a cyborg cable. Burgali figure. I think that is a gift.
ルー、ゼノンについて知っていることはありますか？
ゼノンが書いたとされる本を何冊か読んだことがあります。どれも独創的というか、
理解に苦しむものばかりでしょう。
そうですね。ただ彼の導き出す結論は常に前向きで力強いものでした。それが印象に残っています。
Blood absorber. I'm sure that these are both going to be also shortcuts.
他を探しましょう。
Yep.
力がみなぎってきました。物資の回収は完了しています。
Argent Wolfblade.
あなたの助けになるはずです。
Heavenly Strike. Grand Lightstone. Okay, we got the first one. Pure Platinum 9. Okay, looking good. We need one more Pure Platinum 8 though.
さて、踊りましょうか。
Get back Snicker. Alright, and that should open up that shortcut.
ここでしたか。
Under Crimson Stone. eat. I don't want to use my brand lightstone on. More the question that I have is, I'm assuming that, like in Elden Ring, there's going to be a limited number of like the ancient dragon smithing stones. Surveillance room key. Chest set. Alright, another Tender Crimson Stone 8. Pure Platinum 8, okay, good. I can actually take my dogs up to the next level. Despite having some hiccups at the beginning, looks like the stream is actually running pretty smoothly now. More uncanny stones.
これからあなたたちが出会うゼノンは希代の傑物です。彼の言葉は強い力を持つ。言葉を交わすときはくれぐれも目的を見失わないように。さて、踊りましょう。
Uncanny stones. There's, I think, what, 3 that I found just in this one place? Get that active. Alright. Greg's bloodline. Been unlocked. Oh, should probably take this guy before he tries to come and find me. So is that all the C's? And now I can start looking at some of the B's.
So
I can do Hero Jose, and I can continue doing Hero Jose. She is not as high on strength as the current one. Much higher on mine, though. A, B for Valentin, B for Lise, A for Lavinia, and then I need to do Jose, Holly. Did I already do Hero Lyle? Yeah, I think Hero Lyle is... yeah, he's a C, right? Alright, we need to change some stuff up now. Such as... it's eating up all of my mind. It's just that this... well, this requires 17 mind. Mind plus 2. Strength and mind burden of plus 6. Any overburden effect, charge attack drains, attack power. Combat form of attacks. Up at the cost of higher hyperuse. Doesn't use any mind. This is vitality and fortitude. This is 17 mind. Is that what the strength and mind burden is up by plus 6 means? Because I'm at 23. So that's 17 plus 6. Alright, guess we could do a strength-based weapon. It's too much. It drops me into too high for vitality. Do the hammer. The Reaper for a slightly higher fortitude.
ここに出るのですね。
Alright, oh. Got plenty of stuff now. let's talk to me. Buy some more stuff. Form of mech hammer Goliath. S rank 23 strength requirement. Expensive ones first. Alright, nope, still had enough. Alright, good.
また来てね。資金は潤沢のようですね。
これは何者かの情念を感じます。おそらくは英雄ゼノンの。
触れなければこの先に進めないようですね。向こうから来そうですね。
Oh, I do have a whole other area that I can check. We're doing this. I don't know why this is depleting like that. Charge attack power up. Charge drain attack power up. Strength of mind burn.
慎重に進みましょう。
If I can take this off. Do the Rune Blade Mastery for increased Rune Blade damage. Yeah, I'm not sure like why I'm just like losing massive chunks of health
飽きませんね。
just in fights.
力がみなぎってきました。
You know, I would believe that's something in like the Forma, or is it something that Lavinia is doing as a partner? No, Maxo Ecker willpower up by +2. Unsummonable. might just have to swap this out for something else, because it's going to just drain my health because I have something overburdened. It's not going to help me too much. Jump back here. I can upgrade something. Either a weapon up to max level or my jail.
Yes.
Upgrading this takes it up to S plus scaling on mind. E plus, E plus, and C plus. But that's for Tenderstone, not Lightstone. Four. So this is the only one that needs the Grand Lightstone. Jail. I'm gonna break this. Oh, I've got 4 pure platinum 9s. Immaculate platform. Extract some boosters. Full damage reduced, not super necessary. Increased number of regeneration uses, that's kind of helpful. Max stamina up, it's also helpful. But if I could get the Mind Booster. That would also be nice. Willpower, mind, fortitude, dexterity, all that stuff. Sure, let's grab that one. Instead of this, and I don't know how much it increases it by. This can actually get swapped out for the Hammer Master, I guess. So now Hammer does more damage. Alright, now let's go wake him up.
判決を言い渡すゼノングリフ強盗監獄島にて 懲役11059年に処する。
判決を受け入れよう。私の偉業を評価する数字としては少々物足りないが、素数なのが気に入った。それはさておき、この場で一つ私から問題提起をしたい。なぜ吸血鬼を増やすことを悪とするのかだ。私は死刑囚の遺体を使って新たに1000人ほど吸血鬼を生み出し実験体とした。無許可だがね。この私が管理する紙幣だ。間違っても世界の不利益となる行動は取らせない。なのに発覚するや否や、君たちは目の色を変えて私を捉え、その吸血鬼たちも皆殺しにしてしまった。過剰反応だ。神経質に過ぎず、まるで吸血鬼が増えること自体を恐れているかのようだ。で、
I was trying to jump, but I guess that just skipped the whole thing. Alright. Oops. Well. Gonna see if I could jump and hammer slam the statue. Sure. Actually, with this weapon, I can. This is done. X7 up. Do I need Mind Booster now? I don't think I do. So I can instead of something build up, increase. Yeah, stay out of vision. Another pure platinum. I need an immaculate platinum block. Graviton core. I don't know what that one was about. Chest, okay. These look like the big automatons that have the little cat in the middle of them. No, it looks like these ones are just deactivated.
採取するべきでしょう。
There we go. I think I actually have enough to.
特殊な ID がなければ開かないようです。
Get another upgrade for the number
開
of
かないようですね。
regeneration uses that I got. Missile. 3 more uncanny stones.
この辺りは安全のようですね。
No, open.
さて、踊りましょう。
Alright, just gotta make sure that none of these guys are actually just alive pretending to be dead.
「あのセンサーには触らないように」
Seems like these doors are open.
ゼノンの実験に使われたものも多いでしょうね。力がみなぎってきました。
Sure. Sure, I only dodged. Alright, here's just a. Alright, so let's see here. So that's 1B done. Now I can do Hero Holly, which is a much higher dexterity and willpower base. So I'm gonna have to drop a lot of my strength weapons. Do I have any other bees to worry about? Do have Lise. Another dexterity base. Let's do Hero Holly. And then instead of this, I'll have like some dual daggers. No. Too much dexterity. I don't have enough dexterity. Actually, if I swap this out for the smaller dexterity boost, that'd be enough. No, I'm like over by 1 point. So just a weapon mastery ability. It's saying that it's perfect. Ah, so this actually has a strength requirement, that's why. Hammer attack up. Giant swords, regular swords. So my boosters actually do have some requirements to them. Not all of them are just... That's why I was overburdened. Just that costs. Still good. The only problem is that there's something that scales up with willpower a little bit more. Blade of Malice does a B rank scale off of willpower. Do that. So do the willpower booster, raises the damage by 13. Unfinished epic. Oh jeez, okay. That's actually kind of what I was looking for, because now I can item synthesize junk noodles. Because those are Jadwiga's favorite food item. So I can give that to her. Can go up, but I also do want to see what else is down. Alright, so that's from key. Bunch of items. Part Remnant 4, Pure Platinum 8. Alright, well I guess it was a good thing I checked up there. Those still doors open, so much more helpful now. Platinum 5.
力がみなぎってきました。
Good damage. Good old laser sword.
Alright, 一方通行のようですね。
Alright, another shortcut into this place.
This この道は有益ですね。
Alright, so this is a shortcut back to the little prison area. Actually, I want to check and see if I can possibly get another.
さあ、踊りましょう。 怪我はありませんか？
I'll check if I can get another, another, what is it? It's the heal item. It's these. Regeneration. I'll check and see if I can get another one. But you also have enough to upgrade some stuff, so. Alright. Upgrade my Blade of Malice up to level 4. Do want to upgrade the Gluttonize too, though. Guess I'll do the Gluttonize. Then make that my first Grand Lightstone. Subtract these 2 boosters. There we go. If I get more Deformed Beast Skin, I can actually special drain increase. Resistance booster wound.
Mata kite. 資金は潤沢のようですね。
Alright, let's stop by the missile, see if I can go ahead.
力がみなぎってきました。
And just get myself another heal. No. Enhanced regeneration. Yeah, alright. Now has 17.
さて踊りましょう。
Let's go directly this way. There was gonna be some guy in here. Got a little bit of cheese though.
反対側に回ってみませんか。
Figures.
"力がみなぎってきました。
Oh, this is over the kitchen. Alright. Alright, oh. Open this door.
ここでしたか。さて踊りましょうか。あのセンサーには触らないように。
Sure. It smacks me once. I just lose like 60% of my health.
"力がみなぎってきました。
I think that turns off all of those sensors down there. Not super necessary, but makes traversing this place a little bit easier. Cheese and soy sauce.
踊りましょうか。
Not really sure what someone would make with cheese and soy sauce, but I guess they're two toppings, so. Alright, got his tongue. Some military rations. Dusk dew. Alright. And empty. Wait, hold on. Someone's out here fighting.
力が戻ってきました。落ち着いて。
Sure.
まだ戦えます。 これで最後のようですね。
That's supposed to be a succubus? Oh, just a big succubus?
大切にしましょう。
Alright, hasten. Not sure if that's going to be haste for everything or just haste for movement. Haste 13. And dagger. That was almost all my health. That was all my health.
死んでもらったら困ります。 接続します。
That was annoying. Don't know why my first attack didn't hit him. Panacea's Essence. Some more pure platinum. And I was gonna fight one of those things in here at least. And all the deactivated ones outside. So of course they'd have to have at least one active.
さて踊りましょう。頼りにしています。
Oh, so it assumes that you're going to try to avoid that by coming through here, having to fight all these guys here, just to come out behind it. Well, I'm glad I figured out the trick to fighting those guys. Alright, Hero Holly has been completed. So then... so that's another B rank complete. Do Lise. We do Valentin. Then once we do Lise and Valentin, then we can actually take a look at doing some A ranks. But as for right now, I do need to take up a bunch of fortitude. So this I can use now. What's eating into my fortitude? This eats into it a little bit. We do the shield instead. Uses willpower. Actually, that drops it down by just enough to where I don't have to really worry about switching anything else out. Then I've got 12 strength. Have the hammer as a backup. And then I can actually do the dog. Because this requires 8 fortitude, this requires 6. But this requires 12 vitality. Alright, so chance to not consume item on use, LP restored upon defeating enemies, and spend HP into LP to act even with no stamina. Alright, that's fine. I don't need this willpower boost, so I can not take that. Alright. Well, I can take it if I choose to do something different. Do it like that. And then we can run Blade Mastery up. Rune Blade Attack up. He's got a bunch of missiles over here.
またゼノンの情念が。
彼の思考は常人の理解を超えるものばかり。無理に受け入れる必要はありません。ここに出るのですね。
Alright, well, activate this.
わざわざ監獄まで遅らせてすまなかったな、友よ。何、どこであろうと私のやることは変わらんさ。私は妻を救えなかった。吸血鬼の呪われた宿命に逆らうことができなかった。故に私は己の生涯をかけてこの後悔に立ち向かうと誓ったのだ。私は研究を再開する。この独房も次に君が来る日までに快適な環境にしておこう。また会おう、イドリス。世界各地で謎の変質現象が発生。やはりこうなってしまったか。リンネと名付けたそうだ。イドリス、君はこのリンネを封印すると言った。だが私は反対だ。この現象は留保ではなく克服すべき問題である。
Alright, oh, there's an elevator.
追われる心配はありませんか。先に進みましょう。
Nice, just what I needed. New missile.
一息つきましょうか。
Go ahead and keep my level up. So slightly regenerates LP when an enemy attack is successfully dodged or guarded against. But then I also have that one that shoots out projectiles whenever I dodge. Which I kind of like that one. Which one was that? Well, it was on one of the weapons that I was using. Art of Honor, I don't think so. There's something counter. It was a one-handed blade, wasn't it? Any change, energy cleave. No, it's blade of malice. Countermeasure, that's what it was. I get countermeasure on this. Yeah. I have healing counter and countermeasures, so dodging will give me Ichor back, and it'll also shoot little projectiles at the enemy. So this is another
向こ
shortcut.
うから来
Yep.
そうですね。
Then another shortcut. No,
参りましょう。
just a regular door. Ah, to a healing upgrade.
これは貴重なものです。
Yeah, so I can now heal more hit points whenever I heal. I will take that. Nope. Total 10.
さて、踊りましょう。
A beast heart. Another uncanny stone. So these are two different pathways. Big guy.
力がみなぎってきました。
Really? Come on, open up.
さて、踊りましょう。
Thank you. Of course.
落ち着いて。
All right. Hey man, you're the one that landed there. you just made that really difficult for yourself.
力がみなぎってきました。
There. Super annoying. Alright, well. Tender Lifestone 4, so I can get something else up to level 4. Either the Blade of Malice or
特殊な ID がなければ開かないようです。
something else. Open. Nice.
まだ自生しているものがあるのですね。蜜を採取するべきでしょう。
But I don't think I can actually get another upgrade until I get 4 more nectars. Not sure how I'm gonna get through that door, or if I need to possibly get a key, maybe. So got that. This is probably going to be a shortcut, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shortcut. Alright, well. I'm heading on. Lower level pure platinum. Slightly higher lower level pure platinum. Yeah, it's not the BS
まだ生きていてください。 行きます。 踊りましょうか。
Nice. Counter with the countermeasures. You, I need all of your stuff. Yeah, only 5, but better than nothing. Dazzling prismatic laser. Sounds fancy. So that's the way it came in. So this way looks like this is progress this way. Because this should lead me to that other door. And then these two should be not progress. So hopefully items. Extra stuff. Sure. Got most of my stuff back. Alright, another cursed tongue. And another tender crimson stone level. That's where I came in. So this is gonna be the dead end path.
さて、踊りまだ戦えます。ここからです。拾い忘れているものはありませんか?
Oh, there is a Jedwin minion right here. Twin Fang Blades.
あなたの助けになる
Primordial
はずで
Heart.
す。
Primordial Heart 5. There we go.
いらっしゃいます。
What do you got? Mutinous Bracer Heavy. We purchase Heart Remnant 4, Tender Lightstone 4. Oh, this requires 1,700. No, I picked up some stuff here. Yep. The rest of the stuff is cheap in comparison to those two.
また来てね。
資金は潤沢のようですね。
Level 9.
この場所、調べてみましょうか。
So now I can purchase everything that I need for upgrades from Jedwig other than like the maximum level stuff. So from like 1 through 4 for the lights, 1 through 4 for. Oh, there's a missile right here.
休憩も大切です。
Can't do anything with levels, but I do want to jump back here. Oh, hold on. How close am I to mastering this? This
どう
flick
か
code?
なさいました？
Pretty close. All right. I'll max this out, and then once this is maxed out, then we can worry about jumping back.
力がみなぎってきました。 落ち着いて。 さて、踊りましょう。それほどの力とは。
Yeah, nothing can get me through the wall. Yeah. There we go. And of course he explodes. Why wouldn't he explode?
Chikaraがみなぎってきました。
Do I have enough uncanny stones now to give to Chadwiga to finish out her mission? I got a whole bunch just from this area alone. This is pre going back in time. This is just to find the guy's cocoon.
厄介な敵がいますね。
Alright, and no items in here, doesn't look like. Alright. This. I know that this is, yeah, so if I go in here to the right, that will take me to a shortcut.
ここにもまるで道を塞ぐように。
仕方ありません。 彼の情念すべてを知る以外に道はなさそうです。
Retro game. I'm sure someone will like that as a gift. Alright. No, there is an item here. Yellowed book. Alright, well. Open this.
この道は有益ですね。
Split code is mastered. So who all have I mastered? So I can go back in time, see if I can get Jose's next blood code. Put Valentin, and Valentin does not have a terribly large amount of mind. So I will have to completely switch up my build again. Who else can I get? I can see if Noah wants to give me his next blood code. Jose, Lise, Lyle, Craig, check with Holly. Iris. Lavinia, I've already got her final one. Check with Jedwiga. And then everyone else I think is just already set. Alright. Well. So strength is fine. Dexterity is his highest, so to get rid of that. Then vitality also needs to get lowered. So it's basically just I can't use this. I have to go something a little bit later. That's get the heavy parry. Lots of dexterity, so C plus on the dexterity. Scaling with some fire scaling, even though mind is not great. I have to go to the daggers. Yeah, because that's dexterity and willpower. It's just like perfect for him. Can do the hammer. He does have the strength to do the hammer. He's just not especially good at using the hammer. It has dexterity and willpower. Blazing Talons. Mind. Bang blade. Blazing Talons is 146, but that's unupgraded. Blade of Malice is a dexterity willpower. 700 damage. Gives me excellent range. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it like this. Alright, mastered a bunch of blood codes, so let's hit back here. See if I can find Craig, Lyle, Jose, Lise. So I can get all their blood codes. See if Iris has a blood code for me.
英雄ジョゼ、大事変がなければジョゼにはあなたのおかげで誰気をつけてね。
どうやらしかし今回自在に輪廻をせ新たなブラッ無事に抽出できました。この力が滅びを打ち払う一助となることを願います。どうかご無事で。
You got anything to say, Noah?
水没都市はそのおかげ。
No.
いつでも声かけてくれ。
Let's do it this way. So we're gonna change partner. Where Jed we go? Go ahead, give her the stones and then the junk noodles.
監獄島の英雄、石を持ってこい。
Not enough stones. Junk noodles.
なんだこれは。お前が作ったのか。全身がこの健康を害する刺激を求めている。認めてやろう。お前は天才だ。実に美味だった。毎日作って持ってこい。いいな。毎日だぞ。
Alright. So yeah, I can trade for the munchies and the cup noodles to make more of it. Well, since I have her as a companion, if I rest at the missile, is she gonna notice the blood code? No, guess not. Does it need to be like out in the field or something? I feel like every other time it just immediately activates. Alright, well. Travel to the past. To the free roam time. Oh, I need to speak to Lyle. Just speak to Lyle and Craig. So, and where are they coming from? No, not here.
備えは十分です。
Base 2, base 1. Oh, he's in Magmo. Was not expecting that.
お前のおかげで俺たちは希望を持って今度は俺たちがお前無理はすんな。お前のいつでも
Alright, well then where is he gonna be that then?
どうかしたか？リーズは私の右腕として頑張ってくれているよ。何でも。
今の私に出せる全開の力をブラッドコードとしてあなたに託そうと思うんです。もう誰にも死んでほしくないから。少しでもあなたの役に立てるなら嬉しいです。
Alright, looks like that is her final blood code.
また
Oh, here it
どう
is.
した？少しいいか？報告と相談がある。クレイグの足なんだが、いずれまた歩けるようになるかもしれない。心臓の損傷を治癒する薬が入手できたんだ。完全な回復には長い時間がかかるだろうが、それでもいつか歩けるようになるはずだ。
That's great news.
ああ、旅団の連中も喜んでいた。クレイグが歩けるようになったら、また大きな目標を掲げるに決まってる。楽しみだな。報告は以上だ。ここからは相談になるんだが、ここ最近、三の谷への入植者も増えている。しかし、中にはタチの悪い連中もいてな。ケツダの売人が違法な取引をしているという情報が入った。これから向かうつもりなんだが。
Count me in.
そうか。礼を言う。売人たちが素直にこちらに従うとは思えない。戦闘の準備はしておいてくれ。ケツダは吸血鬼たちの食料として服従を強いられている人間たちのことだ。これから向かう先でも捕らえられたケツダの取引が行われているはずだ。必ず救い出すぞ。よし、早速向かおう。
Alright. I also need to speak with Craig. Yeah, he's also here. This allows requests. Honestly, I thought that Craig was going to be in this area. Was not expecting Lyle to actually be here. There it is.
よう、元気そう。お疲れさん。調子は良さそうだな。実は俺の足を治療できる薬が見つかってな。すでに効果が出始めてるんだ。 できればお前が生きてるうちに肩を並べてあちこち旅をしてみたいんだが、完全に回復するには何十年もかかるらしい。まあ気長に待つしかないな。
There's a revenant I'd like you to meet.
お疲れ様。これで処置は完了よ。驚いたわ。黎明の旅団の団長さんを見るだけじゃなく、貴重な飛躍の成分まで調べられるなんて。
驚いたのはこっちも同じさ。まさかアストリアス家の医者を紹介してもらえるとは。お前も大概顔が広いな。感謝するぜ。
飛躍は間違いなく本物よ。私の術式でその効果を少しだけ促進させてみたのだけど、どうかしら。
ああ、もう体に力が戻ってきてる。どれどれ。こいつはいい。
まだ無茶はしないでね。さらに回復効果を高めるなら、そうね、辺境域の各地に温泉が湧いているんだけど、ご存知？リハビリのつもりで巡ってみるのをおすすめするわ。
ありがてえ。感謝するぜ先生。こうなったら休んでる暇はねえ。温泉巡り付き合ってくれるか。行くか。まだ走り回れるほどじゃねえから、もうしばらく背中を貸してくれ。だがワクワクするぜ。ホリー先生には後で感謝の品を山ほど届けねえとな。おう。
We're gonna do Lyle's request first. Oh, and Holly's here too.
体調はどう？あなたなら温泉の効果は分かっているわよね。末永くよろしくね。健康に。
I guess it's just light reflecting off the ground or something, because I thought there was an item over here. Alright, well. Alright, well, we got Craig's request and Lyle's requests. Alright. Oh, what do I got? 2 knives or the blade of malice.
決度の売人だな。拘束させてもらうぜ。捕まっていた決度は全員救出した。だが衰弱が激しい。このまま旅団で保護しよう。連絡を入れる。少し待っていてくれ。旅団の連中が救援に来てくれている。間もなく到着するだろう。お前のおかげで助けられた。ありがとう。
Glad everyone's alright.
ああ。だが、助けが必要な血道は他にも存在している。本来、吸血鬼への血の提供は法によって管理され、私的に人間を所有することは禁じられているんだが、吸血鬼の数に対して必要な血の量が足りていないんだ。慢性的な血液不足だから血土には常に一定の需要があり、その存在も黙認されることが多い。
Alright, not stockpile blood.
その試みは実際にされてきた。しかし大きな課題があるんだ。血液を長く保存できれば血液不足の解消につながるんだが、一度体外に出た血液は吸血鬼に必要な栄養素が急速に失われてしまう。この課題が解決されない限り。待てよ、そういえば少し考えがある。もしかしたら課題の糸口がつかめるかもしれない。こいつは俺からの礼だ。お前は体をいたわれよ。時間を取らせてすまないな。悪趣味な話になるが聞いてくれ。吸血鬼にはそれぞれの血族を象徴する仮面が存在するんだが、俺が血土だった頃、儀式めいた吸血行為を好む奴がいたんだ。血族の仮面に血を注いで飲んでいた。古い血の味わいが良くなるとか言ってな。気味の悪い奴だと思っていたが、以前血液の長期保存について話をしただろう。まさかと思って仮面の成分を抽出して人の血に反応させてみたんだ。そうしたら血液の劣化がわずかに抑えられた。仮面と血液の相性はあるようだが、多くの仮面を集めればそれだけ保存できる血液も増えるかもしれない。試してみる価値はあると思うんだ。できるだけ多くの血族の仮面を集めたい。お前さえよければ力を貸してくれないか。
Alright, of course.
そう言ってくれると思っていた。早速始めよう。
Damascus Ura, Sedia, Luxuria, Nvidia, Gula.
どうした？早速始めよう。いつでも力。
Alright. So I gotta go to all of these places. It's 2, 3. 4. 5. 'Alright, well. Guess I need to get started then.
任せる。怠惰の金。倒しても気を抜くな。こいつを死後に自爆するぞ。
another Jedwig minion that I did not see?
いらっしゃい。
Yep, it is. Alright. Oh. Buy all this stuff.
また来て。
お前今いくら使った？
Alright, this one here. I think this way might be a little bit easier. Yeah.
こういう旅も悪くない。暴食な仮面だな。こいつの攻撃は可能な限り受け体力を回復されるぜ。
Got that. This is the closest one to that. So I just want to follow this one road. I guess we fight the monkey. Just lightsaber him down. That's it. Since the ceiling spire has one, yeah, right here.
嫉妬の仮面だな。こいつは自然だけで相手を蝕む。正面には立つな。ここから。
good. Of course, just always jumps just like perfectly right out of the way. Freaking kick. Just constant kicks. All right. We do this one next. Here. Just have to leave. No, this is me heading directly into it. To head out of it.
飛ばしていいか。いけるぞ。
No. Is it underneath? Lists. Well, I guess go here.
この谷の山は強力だ。注意しろ。
I think it's underneath that. That's when I went over it. Nothing was there. Yeah, there it is. All right.
ここはもう機能
Just
しない
returns
だろ
there. All right. That's and then we can.
う。フンヌの神か。そう簡単にヒルの相手して攻め急ぐなよ。
No idea how I got behind him, but I did. Alright. The abandoned farm. I think that's it. So I'm gonna just jump here. Drop a level up.
俺も負けてられないな。
And put a pin in that side. Oh, well, it's just looks like it's a huge area.
色欲の仮面。こいつは周囲の吸血鬼を回復させる。一気に叩き潰す。 必要な仮面が全て揃ったな。一度開拓者の城に向かおう。この仮面で血液の長期保存が可能か試してみたい。
Just speak with Lyle again. I'm going to Pioneer Castle with Lyle. Alright. Not enough for a level up,
旅
but
の終わりと始まりの場所か。
not 100% sure which part of the castle I need to go to, but go into the castle. I assume it's going to be at one of the points of the one of the missile points. There it is.
思った通りだ。この仮面の成分は人間の血液を活性化させる。仮面の成分を用いて専用の容器を作ってみたんだ。これで血液を保存すれば高い栄養価を維持できる。血液の性質に合わせて仮面の成分を変えていけば、いずれはあらゆる血液を長期間保存できるかもしれない。すごい発見だぞ。血液不足、ひいては血土の問題の解決につながるはずだ。もちろん実用化するには長い時間と大勢の協力者が必要だ。力ではなく言葉と意志で人を結びつけていく必要がある。
Your conviction will slay people.
俺の意志、ありがとう。やってみるよ。俺はこれから自分が進むべき道を見つけたような気がする。待っていてくれ。どれだけ時間がかかってもお前と見つけたこの道を素晴らしいものにしてみせるよ。
Alright, Lyle Special Tonic and Bloodletting Counter. Alright, And is that it for Lyle stuff? And now we can go.
油断はするなよ。
Looks like it is. Yeah, so we can go and do Craig's Rest.
「体調はどう？あなたなら温泉の体を大事にして。
調子はどうだ？こうなったら休んでる暇はねえ。行くか。楽しい旅にしようぜ。また一緒に出かけ。
Alright. Uh.
よ。こうなったら休んでる暇はねえ。怪我すんなよ。
The only problem is I don't know where all the springs are.
ここが温泉か。なあ、入る前に一汗かかないか？久々に立ち上がったせいか、体がうずいてな。軽く運動したい気分なんだ。俺はここから動かないから、2、3発打ち込んできてくれ。
That sounds like a bad idea.
おっと、そういや俺が戦うところはお前に見せたことなかったな。気になるんなら軽くでいい。来いよ。伊達に旅団を率いてきたわけじゃないんだぜ。お前はずば抜けたセンスの持ち主だ。だがまだまだ伸びしろがある。どうだ、俺からの恩返しってことで温泉巡りのついでに稽古をつけてやるってのは。よし、そうと決まれば早速温泉の効能を試してみるか。確かにこいつは効くな。体の欠けてた部分が補われていく感覚だ。ホリー先生が言ってた通り、あちこちの温泉を巡ってみよう。楽しくなってきたな。やっぱりこうして世界を見て回るのは楽しいな。昔旅団を立ち上げた時、俺は内心ビビってた。とっさに言ったんだ。もっといい世界が待ってるってな。いつか夜が明ける。自分自身に言い聞かせるようなその言葉をみんな信じてくれた。心から感謝してる。だからこれからも歩き続けるんだ。一緒に行こうぜ。お前もな。
That all? No. Sunken City, Corroded Scar, and Dead Forest. Alright. Sunken City. Oh, I've already discovered all three of these. Sanatorium. Yeah, so that's where we initially were for Holly. City Overlook Spring. I don't know if I actually went to this area. That one I don't think I did find. And then this one I did find. So it was just down the road from here. We're doing blood code. 0 progress.
囲まれるなよ。数のうちに入らねえな。やっぱりお前は筋がいいな。俺の技をすぐに盗んじまう。それじゃさっぱりしていこうぜ。思ったんだが、こんな風に自分の力や技を誰かに伝えて広めていくってのも面白いかもな。吸血鬼は生まれ持った力を磨き上げることを重視する。俺もそれが普通だと思ってたんだが、お前が俺の技を身につけていく姿は見ていてなんだか楽しくてな。生まれとか己ってやつにこだわるのはもしかしたらもう古臭い考えなのかもな。俺の足が治ったらできることも増える。次は何をしようかと思ってたんだが、お前のおかげでまた面白いことができるかもしれねえな。足の具合も良くなってきた。そろそろ上がるか。
Alright, simple enough. Do this one. Seems like it's a pretty quick run. It's down this way.
今日の稽古はここまでにするか。俺も少し勘が戻ってきたぜ。さて、汗を流していくか。まだライルが子供だった頃、よく稽古をつけてやってたんだ。あいつには天賦の才があった。俺が持ってる全てを叩き込んでやるつもりだったんだが、旅の途中で俺は立てなくなって、あいつはすっかり我流の剣術を身につけちまった。あのまま闇雲に力を振るうばかりになったらどうしようかと思ってたんだが、お前と出会ってあいつは変わったよ。いや、生来の素直さを取り戻してきたって感じか。ありがとうな。お前さえよければこれからもあいつの道しるべになってやってくれ。さて、体もだいぶ温まってきたぜ。次に行くか。
It's just this one item that was right here.
準備はできてるか。
Alright, and then the last one is Holly Springs. That's not it. I need to go a different one. To these. That's not really are up there. This one. No, I guess not this one. This one. Okay.
よし、今回はここまでにしとくか。いい汗かいたな。お待ちかねの風呂だ。しかし、お前の戦い方は面白いな。吸血鬼の力を人間の創意工夫で戦術として消化してやる。吸血鬼は個人主義者が多いからな。何をやるにも個性が強く出るんだが、人間は体系化された技術で勝負してくる。こいつはなかなかすげえことだと俺は思うぜ。それじゃそろそろ次に行くか。足の調子もかなり良くなってきた。付き合ってくれてありがとうな。一度開拓者の城に戻ろう。旅団の連中を驚かせてやろうぜ。
Alright. Now we're heading back to the castle. I'm sure it's going to be in front of the control room. Yeah, alright.
あちこち連れ回しちまって悪かったな。だがおかげで足は絶好調だ。これで俺はまた新しい道を歩き出せる。実はな、道場ってやつを開いてみようかと思ってるんだ。前に話しただろ。体系化されていく人間の技術ってのはすごいって。吸血鬼の力や戦術をまとめ上げて流派として後世に残してみたいんだ。俺たちもいつかは寿命が尽きる時が来る。まずは俺からお前に、そしてお前からまた他の誰かへ、生きた証がつながっていく。こういう形で歴史に足跡を刻んでいくのも悪くねえと思うんだ。
Well, I'll pass on your ways, Master McLeish.
いいね、その響き。お前にもまだまだ教えたいことがあるからな。今ここにある希望をずっと未来にまでつなげていく。こんなに楽しい旅はねえだろう。一緒に行こうぜ。お前は俺の自慢の一番弟子なんだからな。ご指名か、任しときな。
Alright. Is that it? Speak to Noah 2. I'm assuming that's going to be back in the regular, or in the present. So these I can jump on. This I can't jump on. I guess it's, you just can't knock anything over on a desk.
時間移動に成功しました。
Alright, do you have something to say now?
水没都市はその他12ちょっといいか
Yeah.
折り入って頼みがある監獄島の調査に向かいたいんだ付き合ってくれないか例の刻印がされた武器の出所もしかすると監獄島かもしれなくてな秘密裏に武器の製造がされてるって噂があったんだがもし本当なら色々と見えてくるもんがある気が向いた時でいい監獄島の探索に行く時は俺に声をかけてくれ付き合ってもらってすまない行こういつでも声かけてくれ
I don't think I got any new stones. I can speak to Noah, but I don't think I have anything for Lavinia. No new mastered blood codes. Oh, I need to head back to the smithy anyway. Alright, well, that's fine. Back this way. To the right.
さて踊りましょうか数が多いですね
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore. That's weird. Nice. Good old lightsaber. Just took out all of them.
何かありそうな場所ですね
Do I... Okay, so I'm guessing that I actually need to... Before I can do this, I have to, go ahead and finish with Lavinia before I can do Noah's side. I wish I would have done that. Alright. Alright, back to more memories.
この強烈な波動は輪廻の封印が誇るものまさかイドリス君ですら持たなかったというのかいやもうまだ仮説の段階だが私が考案した輪廻を克服する手段実証するならば今しかない私を縛るほどの術式とはなるほど私を抑えに来たのは君かそれほどまでに変化が怖いかねよかろう抗ってみたまえこのゼノングリフゴートという可能性に
Was it Lavinia that was standing against him? She seems to be able to break the seals by herself. So I'm assuming that she might also be the one who put the seals on these places. Alright, now I'm starting to get some points for this. into a
こ
boss
の
fight.
辺りは安全のようですね。力がみなぎってきました。
Oh, I couldn't get that out of him. I was actually trying to go over there so I could get that.
それはゼノンが独自に発行していた特殊な ID カードですね。優れた力を持つ者や友人、ゼノンに認められた者にのみ渡されるものだったようです。保管しておくと良いでしょう。過去の時代でも役に立つかもしれません。
Alright, so what was this tempting me with? Elegant fountain pen. Alright. Nothing super important.
開きましたね。
Alright, now we found this cocoon.
ゼノンの趣味のようですね。良さはわかる。
Yeah, I cannot change it this time. So I'm assuming that it was Lavinia that was the one who sealed him. Because she has, like, the magic powers to unseal the entire prison, so. It looked like it was the same magic.
すごい。なんて穏やかで安定した情念。
ゼノンは理解者の少ない人物ではありましたが、その精神は揺るぎない信念によって支えられていました。すなわち主の可能性を信じる心。その一点に限っては私も彼を尊敬しています。ここから過去の監獄島へ向かっていただきます。いいですか？ゼノンはおそらくあなたたちの興味を引くさまざまな言葉を投げかけてくるでしょう。ですが忘れないでください。彼とは生きている時代が違う。彼の言葉がいかに魅力的でも我々の使命を忘れないでください。私はここで あなたたちの帰りを待ちます。どうか気をつけて。
期待に応えてみせます。
Now can I change? But she is now specifically here. Also did that a little tiny bit.
極東の様式でしょうか。
Okay. Now, come back here. Take him where he wants to go. Yeah, not so tough when you get snuck up on.
Irashai.
何かありそうだな。見つけた。やはりここにあったか。調べてみよう。俺の想像が当たってたらこいつはおそらく。
吸血鬼とは人の上に立ち人を導くものだ。しかし一部のエリートが力を振りかざすだけでは救える人々にはどうしても限りがある。学園の悲劇の後、俺は棒だけに仕える諜報員となった。その傍らで俺は秘密裏にゼノングリフゴートと契約し、自ら設計した武器を量産した。より多くの人間を救うには力のない吸血鬼を化け物を倒せるレベルにまで引き上げるしかない。ゼノンと通じていたことが明るみになり、俺は粛清を受け、己の意志を剥奪されることになった。最後の任務、マグメル島の襲撃。危険な研究を続けるバレンティンへの警告のために、俺の残した武器が未来のために、一人でも多くの人間を救うために使われることを願う。
That statue looked a lot like Lavinia. And France, Frantz, that was the name of his friend that we fought at the very beginning of the game. The first, like, major boss.
これが情念を読み取る力か。やっぱりこの武器を作ったのはお前だったんだな、フランツ。必ず繋いでいく。お前の意志も理想も。お前の言葉がヒントになってな。学園にいた頃、フランツが言ってたんだ。 ただ守られる奴の気持ちを考えたことがあるのかってな。俺は家族を守るために吸血鬼になったんだ。けどな、家族に何度も言われたんだ。お前だけ危険な目に遭わせたくないってな。その気持ちだけで嬉しかった。だが俺の帰りを待ってる家族は辛かったのかもしれないな。フランツはたとえ力がなくても立ち上がろうとする奴らの心に寄り添おうとしたんだろう。その意志が作ったのがこの武器だったんだ。ありがとうよフランツ。おかげで思い上がってた自分に気づけた。改めて約束するぜ。お前の意志は無駄にしねえ。さあ帰ろうぜ。俺たちにはまだまだ守るべきものがある。
Alright, Breath of the Brave and Rune Leaf of the Brave. Alright, and does that actually finish out? Yep, just Jadwiga and Lavinia's requests. This is over halfway done. I can probably push this through to get this completed. Head back, speak with Lavinia, to get another item for our Mastered Blood Code. Sure, why not? Why not 360 me with the belly bump? More.
大勝負になりそうだな。
こっからだ。
her. Now, get this guy. That's super close. In fact, I can probably farm these two guys right here. I can just respawn them with this. Could do that guy too if these two don't finish it off. Did not finish it off, so we can do Zenon's minion. There we go. I think that's the last B blood code that I've got. Everything else should be A. Yeah, it looks like everything else is just A. How do I want to do this? 34 willpower for Lavinia. 27 dexterity, 23 mind. 26 mind. I'll have willpower to spare. Let's see here. Chance to not consume items on use. LP restored. HP restored. So I can do this. Swap these out for this one, because that should activate all of her stuff. So mind margin 8 and mind margin 12. So LP restored upon defeating enemies, and spend HP and LP to act even with no stamina. And then Fortitude does need to get rearranged. Yeah, this one eats up a bunch of Fortitude. How much do those two boosters take? These two. Yeah, that's 10 Fortitude. I've got a max of 9. So that's not gonna work. This will need to get dropped to that. And then Dexterity Mind Scaling Weapon. What I've got for Dexterity Mind. Okay, that does it. It's going to be much higher on the fire damage. So good. This, I don't think I can get... Yeah, I can't do the Hounds. Hounds requires 6 Fortitude by itself. I can't do that either. Wait, no, it's dexterity. Swift Thunder. Strength in mind, but requires 11 on both. CC. Dexterity, mind, and strength. Primordial Greatsword. Ice Blood. I'll leave it like this. But now that I've gotten that, I can actually head back and buy a bunch of crap. I can buy all the upgraded materials that I need. I've got 86,000. That would be, what, 2 levels? Or I can get a bunch of upgrades. Alright, what do I need to do? Get that. Brand Crimson Stone. And then get this leveled up. That's so I don't have the platinum chunk, the platinum block for that. Weapon. So if I want to transform this into, so this is hollowed, this is the brave form. Requires vitality to wield now, but it's 2 less dexterity and scales much better with dexterity. What about, I want to do this as brave. Takes up to S scaling on dexterity. Loses a total of 15 points of damage. Does it just give everything dexterity scaling? So, Cultist Ritual Blade. No, but it does separate out the requirements to make it not as hefty on a single stat. Could do this to just strength, and this would become an S rank strength scaling weapon. Interesting. This I need Revenant Heart 4. 1 single Revenant Heart 4. Fully upgraded. Grand Crimson Stone. Alright, so I can purchase all the way up to Stone 7, Tinder Light 4. 5 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those, and then 1 of those. So I can get 4 items up to level 4.
会話す武器の
Alright, Tinderlight Stone. Barnet Splitter, Pioneer Beads Glaive. Great Disaster. Swift Thunder. Didn't need to do that. These can also get upgraded. Strength and Mind build. There. So now it's a C plus B plus scaling. Better on the mind than the strength side. Flame Blade, Ice Blood.
Alright,
so now I can upgrade stuff if I want to. And then we can actually use this probably with even Jose's own set isn't super great for that. What about here to say 20 strength, 20 mind? I mean that's fine. 22 and 18. Yeah, her sister's more dexterity mind. Greg is just all strength. And Camillo is also strength and mind. Yeah, Hero Jose might actually be the best way to take it. Alright, well, let's get whatever.
どうやらしかし自在輪廻新たに
Whatever we get for this.
無事に抽出できましたこの力がどう
カミロアス人間は全てはあなたの無事を祈るわ
Alright, well, now we can jump into the past. Go back to... Oh, please say it's completed. Craig's completed. Completed. Not completed. Completed. Does that require acre? Yeah, it requires 2 points an acre. Buffalo's the only one. Don't have everything completed for her, so guess I have to run around with her for a little while.
私はここで
Yeah, I wonder why she's waiting.
ここが過去の監獄島。ゼノンはあそこに囚われているはずです。行きましょう。
There's an item up there. This is still filled with enemies and stuff. Nope. Just got regular people. Interesting. Okay. Three more uncanny stones.
Q 血鬼ハンター？なぜこんなところにいる？交代の時間だ。ここには誰も来なかった。失礼する。こそ我が支度の前。ここは少々窮屈だが静かなところが利点でね、思考を巡らせるのにぴったりなのだよ。シー、聞こえてこないか。希望の鼓動が集え我が友よ、明日を今塗り替えろ。彩りを失ったこの世界を美しい血潮で塗り替えていけ。命貫いて響かせろ時の声。屍になり果てたその心を黄金色の武器に変えて捧げ合おう。そう限りある命をそう繰り返す痛みも恐れも分け合い共にあるから。ほほう、まだ戸惑いが見えるようだ。安心したまえ。我が友人になれば世界は変わる。 そう美しい夜明けはすぐそこだ。おーれ我が友よ、明日を今振り返ろう。彩りを失ったこの世界を美しい血潮で塗り替えていけ。命貫いて響かせろ時の声。黄金色に輝く日が照らす。明日は今変わる。
Interesting. So, looks like he's got Jadwiga characters with him. Dragon. Smells unnerving. Stares off into space. No response.
ようこそ。ここはゼノングリフゴート様の独房です。お抹茶の用意がありますが、お飲みになりますか？
あなた、新しい実験体？素敵な自分に生まれ変われるといいわね。
ゼノングリフゴート、偉大なる救世主ゼノングリフゴート、共に進化の階段を登る。
Yeah, that doesn't really look like an ascension and evolution.
見たまえ、この美しい姿を。亡き妻ジビレを模して作成したドラーガムシリーズの最新バージョンである。美しいだろう。そうとも、我が妻は美しいのだよ。君もボキャブラリーを総動員して称賛してみたまえ。
She's the epitome of beauty.
そう口にしたい気持ちはわかる。しかし生前の妻の美しさにはまだまだ遠いのだよ。だがそれはそれとして、妻を褒められたのはいい気分だ。茶でも飲んでいきたまえ。最高級品が揃っているぞ。さて、君とは初対面のはずだが、ゼノンパスを見せたまえ。ほほう、よろしい。紛れもなく私が発行したものだ。これを持つこと自体が私の友人の証である。力ある者として君を認めよう。この監獄島もある程度自由に出入りできるようにしておくぞ。なぜそんなことができるか気になるかね。答えはシンプル。ここの監視たちも全員私の友人だからだ。友情に免じて何かと便宜を図ってくれるのだよ。友情の定義は少々広いがね。では新たな友人よ、早速建設的な関係を築こうではないか。我々は互いにどのような利益をもたらすことができる？これはいかん！伏せたまえ！
よかった。意識が戻ったんですね。突然のことだったので正確な状況は分かりませんが、先ほどの衝撃波はおそらく始祖イドリスによる輪廻の封印がほころんだことが原因でしょう。間もなく始まります、大事変が。
我ながら見事な味わいである。ああ、失敬。気にせず会話を続けてくれたまえ。教養型の精神世界か。なるほど、これは面白い。
まさかこの場所に侵入できるなんて。
この私に向かってまさかと口にするかね。まだまだ可能性の深淵を知らんようだな、お嬢さん。ほうほうほうほう。君はもし
私をご存知なんですか？
いや失礼、気にしないでくれたまえ。よろしい。君たちは大変興味深い。今後の我々の関係について話している途中だったな。私はこの辺境域に複数の研究所を持っている。しかし先ほどの衝撃波でいくつかの研究所に問題が発生した。解決に協力してくれるならば、君たちの求めに応じて必要なものを手配しよう。いかがかな。
よろしくお願いします、ゼノンさん。
賢明である。詳しい話は外の世界でするとしよう。ではさらばだ。
驚きました。ここで英雄と直接お話しすることになるなんて。それもあのゼノングリフゴートと。油断できない人物ではありそうですが、協力関係を結べたのは幸運でした。ゼノンさんから詳しい話を聞いてみましょう。
Figure it out. See what he has to say.
あまり時間がない。早速本題に入ろう。私の研究所は3カ所だ。水没都市、死人の森、三の谷に一つずつ存在する。普段は私の分身たちに管理を任せているのだが、先ほどの衝撃波で分身たちにエラーが発生してしまった。放置すれば蓄積された研究成果が失われる危険がある。そこで君には至急3カ所の研究所へ向かってもらいたい。現地に到着したら君が持つゼノンパスの座標に私が転移する。あとは暴走する分身を回収するだけだ。理解できたかね。では向かいたまえ。時間は我々の味方をしないのだから。
Alright.
至急3カ所の研究所に向かう。私は
I was half expecting this to be this thing right here. Or wait, no, that's the hidden lab in the Sunken City. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's all of the places that I found all the stuff at. all of Noah's engraved weapons.
Oh? 寂しくなったのか?
Alright. We'll go ahead. We'll call it there for today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here, and really appreciate everyone who follows, subscribe, liked, all that good stuff. Really, really appreciate that. I'll be back again tomorrow from 1 to 6, and we'll be doing The Legend of Legaia. We are in the first mist generator. Once we get that done, we should be able to head on to the next area. And once we do that, we're going to start kind of getting into a little bit more of like the meat of the game. Because right now it's just basically been go around, collect the 3 characters that you get for the game, and then kind of learn just the mechanics, how everything works, and try to start getting yourself some arts. But now, once we defeat the boss who's guarding the mist generator, now we actually get the opportunity to kind of get a little bit more into it. With like the story, how the mist generator came about, Zeto, the guy that like kind of jumped in at the very beginning at Brim Elm, and we just kind of haven't seen him again, other than Mount Rickaroa. He was there for like a couple of minutes, and then he disappeared and left the Manticore to deal with Vaughn and Noah. So I believe we're going to find more about him and what's going on with him. Songi is also another reoccurring character that we will have to deal with. So it should be interesting. But that'll do it for today. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate everyone watching. I'll be back again tomorrow. Again, 1 to 6. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a good night.